Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Libra. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Libras, please. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, okay? Your person is also showing up as the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. All right, they're viewing you as the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And the connection, we see the Nine of Pentacles. So this is actually a very high vibrational, grounded, healthy connection coming your way, Libra. And we see the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this is one of my favorite Eight of Pentacles cards because this is somebody who's grounded, stable, secure, loving, enjoys the finer things in life. Somebody who's really going to have your back. Somebody who at the end of the day is going to really care about how you feel, what you experienced, and just kind of, share the burdens of every day with you. And we see Libra, the Hierophant card. This is somebody who's looking for commitment and stability. They're not looking for just sex. They're not looking for drama. They're looking to build something real with the right person. I love the Hierophant card here because it also tells me that you two are extremely compatible, even if you come from very different backgrounds. This person is generous and secure. I feel like this is the type of person who will rub your feet at the end of a hard day, or give you a massage. I feel they're quite tactile, loving, affectionate. All right, we see the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who's patient. I also feel, Libra, this may be somebody who's been waiting for you or somebody who's been waiting for someone just like you. We see the Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined partner. Sagittarius energy, but also the fixed signs. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. I also feel with the Wheel of Fortune here that this is somebody who has a lot to offer. I definitely feel like a comfortable lifestyle is indicated. And how you're going to be feeling, Libra, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You're going to be feeling very passionate, maybe even like you manifested this or this is what you've been wanting. And we can't ignore, now this is huge, we have the King and the Queen of Wands. So a true power couple. This is going to be sexy. It's going to be passionate. I feel you two are a very successful couple. It might be power couple energy or, you both do quite well for yourselves. But I also feel like you come together in this beautiful, bonded and supportive way, Libra, but you both also really honor each other's independence. Ooh, I love that. There's not a codependent energy here. And with the Tower, it feels, Libra, that this person is going to come into your life quite unexpectedly. Now, we get some confirmation also of their intensity. So the depth of this person's thoughts and emotions indicate a high intellect and a strong focus on their subject. I feel like that really echoes Tower energy as well. But I do feel that they're intense, they're loving, they're supportive, but they're also independent and they're going to honor your independence as well. All right, but they come into your life unexpectedly for sure, or they're unexpected who they are or what type of person they are, or how they look or their background. So they have strong air in their chart, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Ooh, we do see that they have a different background here. You're connecting with someone of another race, religion, or culture from your own, or maybe they come from a different socioeconomic background. And my Libras, you're going to love this. They're good at mediating when the situation warrants. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. They could be a counselor, or they're just somebody that people come to for advice and guidance. Now, we see the Tower here, unexpected energy, also confirmation of their intensity. Look at what I'm seeing at the bottom of this deck. You would be shocked. Okay, so there's definitely an element of surprise here. All right. The Tower, why do we have this here? This person loves nature. Okay, a major attraction. Yeah, with the King and the Queen of Wands here, there is no doubt that this is going to be a very sexy, very attractive connection. Okay, and we see hot mess. Okay, I don't really get that with the Hierophant card and the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. In fact, all of those cards say that this person is solid, stable, secure, successful. But I feel like when it comes to you, Libra, they might feel a little bit like a hot mess. Like they're just so into you. And we see for some of you, this person may have some gray hair or grays coming in. But remember, those are really specific messages that are not going to resonate with all of you, but they certainly will be confirmation for some of you. All right, so let's see what else my Libras need to know about this person. Marriage. A lot of you may end up married to this person, or they're looking for marriage and commitment. We see a mature man. Now remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. So this mature man energy can indicate just that this person is stable, secure. They have a lot of wisdom, knowledge, experience, and they show up as a mature person. Okay. And we see coffin energy in reverse. Now, it could also, this can indicate that this person has had some sort of near-death experience. This can also be somebody who's come back from hardship, whether that's financial or something having to do with their health. Okay, so somebody here who has edge because things haven't always been easy for them, but they definitely are resilient, persistent, hardworking, stable. All right, and let's see what else we need to know. What else do my Libras need to know about this person? What else do my Libras need to know about this person? Okay, they may have a tendency to be forgetful or late. Communicating their feelings comes easy for them. Okay. They may like to use their middle name. And we also see that they have been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. And your paths will cross when a holiday is in season, or some type of celebration or party or something like that could bring you two together. Now we see the Queen of Wands. This person sees you as strong, resilient, sexy, attractive. I mean, you're their perfect match, right? The King and the Queen of Wands. Power couple energy here, Libra, for sure. They're also viewing you as the Three of Swords in reverse, so they may feel like you're holding back and healing. Maybe you are when you meet this person. I think this person might be a little bit worried that you do hold back from them a little bit. Again, this person is quite intense. And we see the Seven of Cups. So some of you, you could meet this person online or through dating apps. But the Seven of Cups is also telling me that this person knows that you have other options available to you. There may always be people around you when they're, when they meet you. So again, you meet at a party, or you're out with a group of friends, or maybe this is somebody you know through work. But this person is definitely going to spend a lot of time fantasizing about you. They may feel like they're trying to manifest you or manifest someone just like you. But what's interesting is now you're showing up as the Eight of Wands. So you're going to have a lot of focused intention here on this person, Libra. I also feel like originally the Eight of Wands were the wands of love. So I feel like you're going to feel the love immediately. Like I feel like if you do have other options when you meet this person, your focus is going to be just on this person. You want this to move forward. Even if there's something like distance or something along the lines here, or any obstacles, I feel like you're going to be like, you know what, we can overcome them. That's not any problem. This is my person. So I feel like my Libras, you kind of know right away, how into this you are, or that this feels really right for you. It feels really in alignment for you. So let's see what else this person really likes about my Libras. All right, so they see you as the mentor archetype. So passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So some of you may be teachers or mentors, but this person just sees that you're somebody that also has a wealth of knowledge and experience. And so people really look up to you. You both could be in the same profession is kind of what I'm getting. It's interesting because this person comes out as a counselor and you come out as a mentor. So you both could be like social workers or something. You both could be in medicine. You both could work in, accounting, whatever it is. But you both kind of show up in that same balanced energy. And that makes sense because you're showing up as the King and the Queen of Wands. You're both successful in your own right. Like I said, there's no codependency here. And Libra, they're seeing you as the queen archetype. So male or female, it doesn't matter. But you radiate the regal feminine and you use your benevolent authority to protect others. So again, no matter how you might identify, remember we all have masculine and feminine qualities. But they see you as somebody who's humble, but they also see you as somebody who has authority. So you don't use it like against other people. You have like this quiet strength and power. And you protect others. You're good to others, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your employees, your family members. And most of all, Libra, they see you as Don Juan energy. So spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Again, this person knows that you're sexy and attractive and you get a lot of attention. And they know that they're probably not the only person here who's after your affection. I did just see 1111, so pay attention to that number sequence. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, this is Venus and Virgo energy. Someone could have that placement, or maybe you guys meet or come together in a Venus and Virgo transit. But I'm also seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles that this is just a healthy connection. Like I said, both of you are going to be honoring each other's independence and individual paths. But it feels like, it just feels like you two get each other. It just feels so right. So let's see what else we need to know about this person or this connection. So this connection arrives to interrupt repeating patterns that have kept you stuck. Awareness becomes the first step towards change or toward change. So again, yeah, this is like, that's tower energy. This is a major paradigm shift. And some of my Libras, if you're getting disappointed with love or you feel like there's nobody out there or the options are really limited, Spirit's saying that, old patterns are going to be interrupted with this healthy, very compatible connection or person. All right. We also see to bring truth to the surface. This connection reveals what has been unspoken or hidden, allowing honesty to create clarity. Because I feel like this is the case, Libra, because you two can be really authentic with each other. That's what happens when two people really hold space for one another. And also when we have two very mature, very experienced people coming together, there's no need for wearing a mask. It's about telling it like it is, even if it's maybe a little ugly, or a little rough around the edges. But I feel like that's this bond. Like you two are, you're not looking for perfection, you're looking for growth. And it's like loving and seeing that each of you are imperfectly perfect. And I love that there's this safety here. There's this safety and this understanding and this holding space for one another. All right, we also see that through everyday routine. So this meeting occurs in an ordinary recurring setting, maybe through work, the gym, the dog park, the grocery store, through friends, going out and about in the community, your neighbor. But alignment reveals itself through consistency rather than spectacle. Yeah, so it's like it feels like this may be somebody that you know from a place you go back to, like you two kind of get to know each other first. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck here, Libra, we see this connection moves through unknown territory. Clarity develops with time. Okay, so again, clarity develops as you get to know each other, as you spend time together. And I love this, redefining expectations. This connection reshapes what you thought connection should look like, and alignment replaces fantasy. There's something very grounded, there's something very real about this. And it's kind of going to make you understand why other connections in the past weren't it. Oh, it feels like, you both kind of feel like you've hit a gold mine with each other. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? What else do my Libras need to know here, please? Let go of the past. So clear your energy to allow more love into your life. So some of my Libras, that's the process that you're in at this time. And we see rendezvous, a private getaway for two is calling you. All right, so again, this person, you might, have little rendezvous, because I do see you both being quite busy. I see you both also really honoring each other's responsibilities and routines. So it's like, this is you two stealing moments away, having a little weekend away, taking an afternoon drive together, just to get a break from it all. All right, and we see magnetism. I love this card. There's a gravitational pull to each other, which indicates that you're not going to miss this connection. The cord is already there, Libra, whether you know it or not, but you two are going to be really drawn to each other. And even if there are other people around you, Libra, when you meet this person or you meet at a party, I mean, look at this picture. There's a lot going on inside, but these two only have eyes for each other. It's like the rest of the world drops away. So I feel like you two are just going to come together. We see love language and gift giving, so tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories. So this person may be somebody who gives you small gifts, or that's how they really show you their love. But I also see like actions speak louder than words here, Libra, with this person. And that's where we build trust, okay? So these two cards came flying out. We see take steps to speed it up. So for some of my Libras, it's about letting go of the past and clearing your energy. That will most likely speed things up for you. All right, and you will hear news soon. Okay, beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, we see December. So December is Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. Maybe you met this person back in December. Maybe someone here is born in December, or something powerful happened in your life or in their life in December that you see helps bring you two together. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.